Okay, well, greetings, YouTubers. Here we are in Nazareth, which is the home of Jesus Christ, reportedly around 2,000 years ago. I've just arrived on a bus from Tel Aviv. I probably look like I've just got out of bed, but I thought I'm going to push through it anyway and try and generate a video. So what we're going to do first here, I've just got off the bus from the main road and walking down a back street. What we're going to try and do is find a place called the Basilica of the Annunciation, which, for those of us who have Christian beliefs, is reportedly the place where the Virgin Mary received the Annunciation that she was about to give birth to Jesus Christ. So join me on this adventure. We're going to go for about a 20-minute walk through the back streets of Nazareth, and then hopefully we'll be able to find the Basilica. Okay guys, well I think we're getting closer now. One thing about this city, we just have a crazy amount of birds here. I'm not sure what they're doing. There must be some food on the ground. But one thing about this city, there's an awful lot more of an Arabic feel here compared to Tel Aviv in Israel. So I believe the city is actually part of the state of Israel. It's not managed by the Palestinian Authority, but it is a place that it does have a slightly different cultural feel to certainly Tel Aviv and also Jerusalem, where I've been so far. So let's just walk up the hill here and hopefully we can find the entrance to the Basilica. Okay guys, well I guess this is it. So we're gonna, hopefully it's open and we can go inside and have a look. I'm not sure about the age of this place, we'll have to look that up later, but it does look like a relatively modern building. It certainly, to me, doesn't look like it's something that's hundreds of years old. I would say possibly even within the last 100 years it's been built. Okay, well my Latin's not the best inside the church, but I do believe it was saying something about Pope John the 23rd, who I believe was in power, if you'd like to call it that, around the 1960s. So I guess that is the approximate age of this church, and it is very impressive on the inside. Just seeing some of the use of, I guess you would call more modern architectural materials, so things like reinforced concrete, and being able to create very impressive detail out of it. So yeah, a very, very impressive building here. Very beautiful, very spiritual place. And we're just on the outside now, and we have what appears to be all these mosaics from different countries of the world, giving a representation of this place, the Annunciation of Mary. So a very beautiful part of the world here in Nazareth. So what we'll try and do now, we might try and do a bit more exploring the streets around here, see if we can find some of the local culture, and we might even be able to find some more religious sites being in this place, the former home of Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're walking through what looks like it was some kind of market. Looks like it's seen some better days here, this market in Nazareth. My guess is there's a nice big shopping centre somewhere not too far here from here with air conditioning, and that's where all the customers now go, so this one's fallen on decline. Okay, and behind me is Mary's Well. There's not really much I can add beyond that. I guess it was just Mary's Well here. It was a well obviously 2,000 years ago in ancient Roman times, so I think this will be roughly the end of my walk around Nazareth now. It's a very interesting and beautiful place. My only suggestion would be to the local government maybe just to clean up a bit more of the rubbish you can see around, because there is Okay, and this is my falafel roll purchased from right in the centre here in Nazareth, so let's dig in and see how it is. One thing about Israel is the price of everything. For instance, this meal is 22 shekels for the falafel and also 7 shekels for the water, so it's 29 shekels. So around about, I guess you would say, 13 or 14 Australian dollars for this meal. Something like this in Turkey would probably cost you maybe three or 4 Australian dollars max. So Israel certainly is quite an expensive country, like certainly compared to places like Turkey, Ukraine that I've been. But even compared to Australia, I mean, like if anything, I think the cost of living here is slightly more than actually what it is in Australia. Why that is, I'm not sure. Like as you were saying in this video walking around here today, like you look at the standard of the infrastructure, the condition of a lot of the roads and things, and if anything, like they're much better in Turkey than they are here, but it's certainly much more expensive to live here in Israel than Turkey and many other countries.